Hey, we are on to chapter 7 in our Camping Catastrophe book, and it is called Shh, What's That? We sat around the campfire for a while telling ghost stories. Actually, Robbie told the stories, and my dad and I listened. I didn't want Robbie to think I was a baby, so I pretended that I wasn't scared, even though I was sure some of his stories were going to give me nightmares. Good thing I had found my shark head flashlight. I was definitely going to need it tonight. Those are some great stories, Robbie, said my dad. Where did you learn them? Oh, I read them in different books. Even though Robbie is only in first grade, he is so smart that he can read almost anything. Even though, didn't you like those stories, Freddie? Yeah, they were, super, I said, faking a smile. What I really thought was this. They were super scary. I think it's time to put out the campfire and climb into our sleeping bags, my dad said. We'll just pour some lake water on the fire because we don't want to leave any of it burning overnight. You have to make sure there is not even one ember still burning. We doused the fire with water and were just about to get into our sleeping bags when I said, Wait, wait! What is it, Freddie? I have to go to the bathroom. So go. Where is it? What do you mean, where is it? I mean, where's the bathroom? My dad pointed to the bushes. I don't see a bathroom over there. My dad started laughing. What's so funny? Freddie, my dad said, chuckling, we're out in the wilderness. If you have to go to the bathroom, then you go in the bushes. The bushes? Yep, the bushes. But what if some little animal tries to bite me while I'm going to the bathroom? Now it was Robbie's turn to laugh. That's hilarious, Freddie. He was laughing so hard he had to hold his sides. I'm serious. No animal is going to bite you. Just take your flashlight with you and set it on the ground so you can see. Are you sure? I'm sure. Now hurry up and go before you have an accident in your pants. I ran behind the bushes, went to the bathroom as quickly as I ever have in my whole life, and was back in my sleeping bag in a flash. Did you even go? My dad asked. Yes, I went. I just went really, really fast. Hey, turn off your flashlight, Freddie, said Robbie. I think I see the Big Dipper. Really? Where? I lay down on my sleeping bag and looked at the stars. Right there, Robbie said, pointing up in the sky. See? It looks sort of like a spoon. Oh, yeah, I see it. Isn't that the Little Dipper over there? Asked my dad. It looks just like the Big Dipper, only smaller, I said. Is that why it's called the Little Dipper? Robbie said, teasing me. And there he is with his shark flashlight. He was running back from using the bathroom. I gave him a playful punch in the arm. Be quiet. Oh, look over there, Robbie continued. You can see Orion's belt. It looks like a line of 3 stars in a row. Wow, I've never seen so many stars in my whole life, I said in amazement. This is so cool. Well, I hate to break up the party, but it's time to go to bed now, boys. Do we have to, Dad? I'm afraid so. It's getting pretty late. And you two certainly had a busy day. You must be exhausted. I know I am. They're laying in their sleeping bags, looking up at the stars. What a fun night. Come to think of it, I am, too, I said, yawning. Good night, Dad. Good night, Robbie. Good night, Freddie. Good night, Mr. Thresher. Good night, boys. When Robbie and my dad rolled over, I pulled my sleeping bag over my head and secretly turned on my shark head flashlight. Who was I kidding? No matter how tired I was never going to be able to fall asleep out here. I'm afraid of the dark at home, and there aren't a lot of strange noises in my bedroom. Out here, there was one creepy noise after the next. I was lying there as still as possible, just listening to the sounds of the night, when all of a sudden, I heard it. Crunch, crunch, crunch. It sounded like footsteps on dry leaves. I lay there, frozen in fear. I wanted to reach out to my dad, but I couldn't move a muscle. The footsteps sounded like they were getting closer and closer. Crunch, crunch, crunch. My mouth was dry. My heart was beating 1,000,000 miles a minute. Crunch, crunch, crunch. The creature was now walking right next to my sleeping bag. I held my breath. The sound must have woken up my dad because I felt him touch my leg. Dad, are you awake? I managed to say from inside my sleeping bag. Yes, he whispered. Do you hear that? Yeah. Stay very, very still. Why? What is it? A bear. A bear? Was he kidding? How could he be so calm? He's just looking for some food. He'll be gone in a minute. Now my heart was beating so hard I thought I was going to pop out of my chest. A bear? A bear? A real, live bear just walked right past my sleeping bag? After what seemed like forever, the sound of the footsteps got quieter as the bear disappeared into the woods. When I couldn't hear them anymore, I poked my dad in the side. Is he gone? Yes, he's gone. I peeked out of the sleeping bag. Just wait till I tell Max Sellers about this. He's never going to believe me. Good thing Robbie was here as my witness. He looks terrified, doesn't he? Hiding in his sleeping bag. I don't think Robbie's going to be much help, my dad said, laughing. Why not? See for yourself. I stuck my head out of my sleeping bag and looked over at Robbie. There he was, all bundled up, snoring away. He didn't even wake up, did he? My dad and I burst out laughing. I can't believe he slept through the whole thing. Chapter 8, which is the final chapter in this book. It was a shorter one. P.U. You stink. Uh-oh. Wonder what's going to be so stinky. Bye.